I'd like to invite David Stoikavich, CEO of MOONA, to come and take the stage.
My name is David Stoikavich. I'm the co-founder and CEO of MOONA, and at MOONA we're focusing on sleep. So today that's what I'm going to talk to you about. And in particular, we're improving sleep with breakthrough technology. And so when we started working on this project, we saw that technology has had mostly a negative impact on our sleep. In the past 40 years, it's been a really bad track record. We've lost on average around 1 hour of sleep per night in the last 40 years, sorry. And technology has a role to play in that. In particular, we can say that screen time or the anxiety induced by the role of technology in our lives has had a negative impact. And lately, the technologies that have tried to tackle sleep have been mostly passive. So we have a lot of sleep trackers that went to the market that give great information on sleep, but we really wanted to go one step further and build technology that really actively improves sleep. All right. So our mission is really to improve sleep for millions of people using personalized breakthrough technology. And our track record so far, with about 1.5 million in funding, we've been able to build technologies that have brought several thousands of hours of sleep back to our users, and with a total revenue of over $1 million. So what are we doing exactly? We're tackling sleep, and the first angle that we took is temperature. Why temperature? Because out of the 70% of adults who have sleep issues, about 41% of adults are complaining from night sweats. And that's because our body temperature needs to cool down. So our core body temperature cools down by around 1 degree Celsius every night in order for us to fall asleep, to stay asleep. And in the morning is the opposite. Our body heats up for us to be more alert. And for 41% of adults, it's a big issue. And why is it an issue? It can be stress or other disorder that can disrupt the temperature regulation. For example, chronic conditions. It can be obesity. It can be neurological disorders like MS or skin disorders such as psoriasis or eczema. It can be due to genetics, hormones, and in particular, women going through menopause. For 80% of them, they suffer from hot flashes. So all of these thermoregulation issues that can be due to internal or external factors really impact sleep negatively. And as a result, more than $80 billion are spent per year on sleep aids. And so that's where we come in. Because temperature is so important, we've built our first product around that, and it's a revolutionary hardware device for better sleep. So it's a membrane that goes inside the pillowcase and that regulates the temperature under the head and neck in order to improve sleep. It regulates the temperature at different temperatures at different moments of the night and for different people. So it's a smart product that tracks sleep and that will adapt the temperature during the night. So it's developed with physicians. We've included sleep doctors in the process of developing our products, and it's really a non-invasive way of recalibrating the body's natural needs. It produces the ideal temperature around the head and neck, which is a key thermal exchange part of the body, using water cooling. So imagine you're in a room which is about 64, 65 degrees Fahrenheit. You'll feel fresh, but you won't feel cool. Now, if you jump into a swimming pool that's at 64, 65 degrees Fahrenheit, it's a different story. So that's the same principle that we're using. We're using direct contact to the skin, which is way more efficient than, for example, cooling down the room with AC. It's a connected device. It has sensors that also track your sleep with a connected app that tracks your data, and so in the morning you'll get exactly your report of how well you sleep and how much it evolves night after night thanks to our device. And around that data set, we've built a unique and big database of millions of hours of sleep, about 4 million, over 4 million hours now. And around that, we built AI algorithms that help track and improve sleep night after night. So we built this really unique data set of the link between temperature regulation and sleep. And thanks to that, we built a proven clinical track record. So both on the qualitative and quantitative measurements, the use of MOONA can improve sleep. So in particular, with key populations impacted by what we call hot sleepers, so impacted by temperature often during the week. So, no matter the season, they will wake up feeling hot at night. They see on average plus 52% of sleep quality, of reported sleep quality in the morning. 94% of our users who have declared being diagnosed as insomniacs have improved their sleep with MOONA. And on average, across the board, it's plus 23 minutes of extra sleep per night. So that's huge. If you get plus 23 minutes of effective sleep per night, it means that you wake up less and you will feel more refreshed and have more opportunity to go in deeper stages of sleep. For women in menopause, just to give context, it's plus 35 minutes on average. So some key populations get an even better outcome and benefits from the device. And as I said, we've been working with researchers and doctors. So this is a quote from one of the researchers from the sleep center at a renowned hospital sleep center in Paris, which who's been following the project since the beginning, and who says this is one of the best technologies to improve sleep. So really within the 5 years of existence of the company, what we've built is a unique model where we've gathered data, expertise, but also produce revenue. Because sleep is such an under-medicalized area with a lot of populations who are being underserved by the medical community, it's still, a lot of sleep disorders are not diagnosed. There's a figure that says that 80% of sleep disorders are not being diagnosed at the moment. So there was more opportunity for us to go direct to consumer, and so that's what we did. We sold directly to our website with the clinical backing that we needed with pilot studies, but without going through medical channels because of the inexistent diagnostic. But the idea here was to build first our clinical track record, and then later on, our vision is to really become a hybrid. So continue on that consumer path, but also reinforce that healthcare partnerships and healthcare presence. So what's next for us? So we're launching MOONA 2, which is our next generation device. It's better in every way and with more personalized software data integrations to improve sleep even further. We've collected around $150K US from current users of MOONA 1 and the community at large. So again, direct to consumer, that was the first way to go, but we're continuing on that track. And as I said, we see great value to go deeply into one of our key populations for whom we saw really great results. So women in menopause, it's literally a life changer for them. So among our users, we have women in menopause who reported really having a dramatic change in their sleep. And so on average, as I said, 35 minutes extra sleep per night. And it's results that we've been able to publish. So real life evidence that we published at the World Sleep Congress this year. We also have a member of our scientific board, Monica Malampali, who's an expert on women's health and sleep. And so our go-to-market is really, first, we're focusing on direct-to-consumer through our website, marketplaces, and retail. We're tailoring a product offering for women in menopause. So through our software, through our app, we will launch next year a specific product offering for women in menopause, which will help them navigate through health concerns around sleep and help them night after night get a better night's sleep. And then after that, as I said, building a hybrid model where we will have also B2B partnership in the healthcare provider space. We're a passionate team. So I'm the founder and CEO. I went through an MSc in strategic business analytics. I worked on large scale tech projects. We have great business and scientific advisors around the project. So that's our scientific board with leading experts in sleep. And right now we're raising $3 million with great traction already from our historical investors. So the key points are to finalize and ship MOONA 2 with a strong path to profitability. So we have already established ourselves with a great traction and product market fit. So we're continuing on that path, and then we're building new product offerings and forming key research partnerships to expand on that healthcare strategy. So feel free to contact us if you're interested in investing or in any aspect of the company. Thanks.